speed.
Mark.
Good, Casey?
Yep.
All right, frame.
And action.
Wake oath with oath, and you will nothing wet.
The nights dream away with time.
Sure that we are awake?
I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Man is but an ass if you go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. There is no man can tell what. Methought I was. But man is but a patch fool if he will offer to say what methought I was. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. And it shall be called...
Come now, what revels are in hand?
The Battle of the Centaurs.
The Battle of the Centaurs. Well, none of that.
The Riot of the Tipsy Bacchanals.
The Riot of the Tipsy Bacchanals. That is not sorting with ceremony.
The Thrice Three Muses, mourning for the death of learning. It's an old device. Oh, come, my Hippolyta. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial, and confer with you. Hippolyta, my love. Speak.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation am I, with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia.
Hermia.
stir up the Athenian youth. What say you, Aegis?
Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry my daughter.
Put money in thy purse. Put money in thy purse. 3,000 ducats. Well, for 3 months. Well, yeah, for the which, as I told you, Antonio shall be bound. A stoop of wine, Maria. This is the best actor in the world. Either for tragedy, comedy, history, pastoral, comical, historical, pastoral, tragical, comical, historical, pastoral. Kill all the lawyers.
Stand forth, Lysander. And this, my gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child.
You give it the lean and hungry look. Yeah, smile. Smile! All right, who's my rogue? Who's my peasant? Who's my slave? You are.
Don't saw the air so much with your hands.
Be it
Thou, Lysander, with cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. Be it so, she will not here before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be to this gentleman.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me, for I know not by what power I am made bold. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Fair Hermia, question your desires. Know of your youth. Examine well your blood.
Relent, sweet Hermia. And Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him, and she is mine. And all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius. Hence.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, and which is more than all these boasts can be. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Look, Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Helena Maypole. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly, dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. Demetrius, come, I have some private schooling for you.
by his best arrow with the pointed head. Simplicity with wings his doves, wild as the ever mended brook.
Sweet friend.
Godspeed, fair Helena.
Call you me fair? That fair again, Anjay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fall were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place. Through Athens' gates have we devised to steal, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends, stranger companies.
Your eyes are lodestars. Your tongue's sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. Sickness is catching. Oh, or favor so. Yours would I catch, fair Hermia. There you go. Were the world mine, Demetrius King David, the rest I give. To be to you translate.
Well, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee, thy Demetrius. Adieu.
How happy some, or other some can be. Through Athens, I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. Things base and vile, holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste. Wings and no eyes, figure unheedy haste. And therefore, love is said to be a child, because in choice, he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved and showers of oaths did melt.
AFI, the Athens Film Institute. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. At the Athens Film Institute, our end is to hold the mirror up to nature. So come, strut and fret an hour upon our stage. The Athens Film Institute, oh, this learning, what a thing it is.
How now? Well met, sir. My lady. To be?
Not to be.
Huh.
It's next door.
Masters!
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, one by one, according to the script. Okay.
Here is the scroll of everyone's names.
First, good Peter Quince. Say what the script treats on, then read the names of the actors.
Mary. Our show is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors.
Answers I call you Nick Bottom.
Ready? Name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
I will ask for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure.
Okay, Francis Flute.
Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates.
Yay! That's great. Francis Flute?
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Oh, what is Thisbe? Like a wandering knight?
The lady that Pyramus must love.
Really?
Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisne. Thisne? Ah, Pyramus, dear. Thy Thisbe, dear. And lady, dear.
No, you must play Pyramus and Flute you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Snug, you
Snout.
you must play Pyramus' father, and Snout. Snug, you the lion's part.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for he is slow of study.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make them say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
You can play no part but Pyramus!
Shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus.
Pyramus is a sweet man. A proper man, as one shall see in a summer's day. A most gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it then. Sure.
Okay, wrap it up. Masters, here are your parts, and I am to request you to con them by tonight. And go with me to the woods, a mile without the town. By moonlight, there will we rehearse.
There we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu. Ow. Adieu.
H-Pup? I'll tell Demetrius of fair Hermia's flight. Then after her will he this night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense.
Now, fair Hippolyta, Our nuptial hour draws on apace. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desire.
The days quickly steep themselves in night. The nights dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I woo thee with my sword, but I will wed thee in a different key. With pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
The course of true love never did run smooth.
Either it was different in blood,
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, sickness did lay siege to it.
Making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream.
Brief as the lightning in the colleague night.
that in a spleen unfolds between heaven and earth.
And ere a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up.
So quick, bright things come to confusion.
How now, spirit?
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish right called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he?
Thou speakst aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night.
Witchcraft in your lip, witchcraft in your lip, witchcraft in your lips. Therefore, farewell, thou love of spirit.
Spirit, whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through brush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire.
Spirit? Spirit?
I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green.
Spirit! Spirit!
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing, fell in wrath. But run, fairy, here comes Oberon.
met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Terry. Terry.
Rash. Wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the midsummer spring met we on hill and dale and forest or mead. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land, have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn rotted ere his youth attained a beard. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world by their increase knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon?
Fairies, be gone, and be always away. I shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove, till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song. Certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time, I saw, but thou couldst not, Cupid, all armed. Certain aim he took. Loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell. Fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now crimson with love's wound. Fetch me this flower. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be back again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
Blood.
So quick, bright things come to confusion. Alone, in night and silence.
Alone. The moon shines with a good grace, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company.
The clamorous owl that hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits.
How then can it be said that you are alone when all the world is here to look on you?
Hermia?
love thee not, therefore pursue me not!
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron. For my heart is true as steel. Demetrius. I am your spaniel, Dimitri. Use me, but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow.
Hence, get thee gone, and follow me no more!
Fie! Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. Oh. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak truth, we've lost our way. Let's rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
It's so Lysander.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not.
Your virtue is my privilege.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. For if thou wilt follow me, do not believe that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Why? In the temple, in the town, you do me mischief.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love.
Nay, good Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie farther off. Do not lie so near.
Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence.
Stay! Oh, thou kill me,
I
sweet
charge
Demetrius.
thee hence, and do not haunt me thus!
Demetrius.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair?
I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart you can make of it. Then by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more?
Lysander riddles very prettily.
Oh, wilt the dark and leave me, do not so.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. Yeah. Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh. I am out of breath in this fun chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Fare you well. It is partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy. To Athens will I bear my folly back, and follow you no further. Back to Athens.
Cyril, not available.
Good night, sweet friend.
Thy love ne'er alter till thy sweet life end.
Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me.
Come now, around the land of fairy song.
I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox lips and the nodding violet grows.
You Spartan snakes with a double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, mutes and blind worms do no wrong. Come not here, thou fairy queen, fill the bell with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 lullaby, la 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 lullaby.
Quiet over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and with eglantine.
Never harm nor spell nor charm, come these lovely ladies' night. Fill the bell with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. Weaving spiders come not here, hence you long-legged spinners hence. Beetles black approach not near, worm nor snail do no offense. Fill the bell with melody, singing our sweet lullaby. La 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 la.
And with the juice of this, I'll streak her eyes. Take thou some of it. The sweet Athenian lady is in love with the disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man.
Yeah.
By the Athenian garments he hath on.
Yeah, got it.
thou seest, when thou dost wake, love and languish for its sake. Be it ounce, or cat, or bear, pod or bull with bristled hair, in thy eye what shall appear? When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some foul thing is near.
Through the forest I have gone, yet Athenian found I none. Who is here? Weeds of Athens doth he wear. This is he, my master said, despised the Athenian maid. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep his seat on thy eyelid. So,
Back to Athens.
awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies. For she has blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright?
Not with salt tears, for if so, yours are oftener washed than hers.
Lo, I am as ugly as a bear.
Okay, here's what I found on the web for Grizzly Bear.
No,
Grizzly Bear for Ursula.
Who's here? Lysander? On the ground? Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena! Nature here shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
Not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though you love your Hermia, Lord? What though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent, not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove.
Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. And all my powers address your love and might to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Aramis, you begin, when you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to their cue. And focus. Can you step back a little? One step. Perfect. Can you come forward? Come forward.
What hempen homespuns have we here? Pyramus and Thisbe, take two.
And action. Action.
Thisbe! The flowers of odious
Odors.
Odors?
Odors.
Odors. Odors. The flowers of odors savor sweet. So hath thy breath. My dearest Thisbe dear.
A stranger pyramist and airplane here.
Kiss?
No kiss.
But hark, a voice! Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear. Huh? Okay. Ah.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Nina's tomb. And why are you... You must... No, you must not speak that now. That you answer to Pyramus.
Oh. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus!
Sorry. Wait, am I supposed to go that way?
Lips, the teeth, the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather. Red leather. Bottom. Oh.
Pyramus, enter! Your cue is past. It is never tire. Again.
As truest horse that yet would never tire. I think that's him.
If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine. Oh, bottom, now I've changed. What do I see in thee? What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you? Oh! Masters!
Bottom?
Why did they run away?
Help me, Lysander. Help me. Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. I am made for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how you quake with fear. Lysander? Lysander? Lord! Alack, where are you? Speak! No. Then I will perceive you are not nigh, either you or death. I will find immediately.
Oh, I see their knavery. They wish to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could. Well, I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down, and I will sing, and they shall hear that I am not afraid. Oh, 1, 2, 3. The raging rocks and shivering shocks, hey, shall break the locks.
What angel wakes me from my slumber's bed?
Gates? Huh?
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again, for mine ear is much enamored of thy note. So is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me, on the first view, to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Nay, but if I had wit enough to get out of this den, I'd have enough to serve mine own. Peace.
Out of this den, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common riddle. Thou shalt purge thy mortal growths and so. Thou shalt not an airless spirit. Go.
Mistress! Sweet! Sweet! Sweet mulberry! Oh! Oh!
I wonder if Titania be awake. Ah, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress with a monster is in love.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juices I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Thy breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's peace.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood. Nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
If I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege, never to see me more.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind. Helena of Athens, look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes again she do appear. Flower of this crimson dye, hid by Cupid's archery. Sink an apple of his eye.
Hail, mortal.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
What a dream was it?
Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh.
I have no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
No!
Helen. Goddess. Nymph. Perfect. Divine.
spite.
Oh, hell! I see you both are bent to set against me for your merriment. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but you must join in soul to mock me too?
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know, I know.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the fate thou dost not know.
Lysander!
Oh, look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
My dear, I thank it. Brought me to thy sound. Why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Well, why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Why seekst thou me?
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
No. She is one of this confederacy. Now, I perceive. You have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not.
Oh. Have you not set, Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious,
Celestial. Helen, I love thee. By my life, I do.
Helen, I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw. Prove it, too.
Quick,
Oh.
come.
Excellent.
Lysander, we're too tense, all this.
Hang on, thou cat, thou bird. I'll think, let loose, or I will shake thee from like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude?
Tawny tartar, out! Out, loathed medicine, oh hated potion, hence!
The gods forbid. In earnest, then, shall I say?
Aye, by my life, and never to desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee. Hate thee. I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, you juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fie. Fie. You counterfeit. You puppet.
Oh, puppet. Puppet! What? Because, I am so dwarfish? And so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails cannot reach you.
I pray you that you mock me. Gentlemen, let her not hurt me.
Be not afraid, son of the owner. She shall not.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little, again, nothing but low and little.
There you go, you dwarf.
You minimus!
You bead!
You acorn!
Now follow, if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by jowl!
This is thy negligence.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on?
Do you amend it then?
Gentle Puck, crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath this virtuous property to take from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with vaunted sight.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste. For night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
Seest thou? These lovers seek a place to fight. I, therefore, Robin, overcast the night. Starry welkin cover thou and none, with drooping fog as dark as Akron. Like to Demetrius sometime frame thy tongue.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Here, villain, drawn and ready.
Then stir Lysander up with bitter wrong, and sometimes rail thou like Lysander.
Lysander! Thou run away! Thou coward! Or thou fled!
Come, recreant, come thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod.
And from each other, look thou lead them thus.
The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast. Faster he did fly. But fallen am I in dark, uneven way. And who will rest me? Come thou, gentle day.
Till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep, leaden legs and batty wings doth creep.
Oh, faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. My days approach. I look to be visited.
When next they wake, all this derision shall seem a dream, fruitless vision.
A weary night. How long and tedious night evade thy hours. And sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me away from mine own company.
And back to Athens shall the lovers wend, with league whose dates till death shall never end.
Never so weary. Never so in woe. I can no further crawl. No further go.
And all things shall be peace.
My lord! My lord! The law upon his head.
Blood.
On the ground sleep sound, I'll apply to your eye gentle lover remedy.
Sweet friends.
When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. And in the country proverb known that every man should take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. Man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Oh, sweet Bully Bottom.
Come, lie thee down upon this billowy bed, while I thy amiable head do coy, and kiss thy fair large cheeks, my gentle joy.
I pray you, let none of your people stir me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. So doth the woodbine the sweet honeysuckle gently entwist. The female ivy so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Your dotage now I do begin to pity. Gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the others do, may back to Athens again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents. But as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the Fairy Queen. Be as thou was wont to be. See as thou was wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
Silence a while, and in silence sad. Trip we after night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
When thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes, peep! Oh.
Morning, love.
Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Ah. How now, spirit?
Call the forester.
Yeah, I was with Hercules and Cadmus once when, in a wood of Crete, they bayed the bear with hounds of Sparta. My hounds are bred of the Spartan kind, so flued, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that...
Soft. What nymphs are these?
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine's is past. Begin these woodbirds but the couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord of the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet I cannot truly say how I came here.
The law upon his head, my lord.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse, we more will hear anon.
It is strange, my lord, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. Never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys.
Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies,
That apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends.
Are you sure that we are awake? Seems to me that yet we sleep and dream.
The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold, that is the madman. The lover, always frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, from earth to heaven, and as imagination bodies forth the forms of things unknown.
Fair Helena, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is my love to Hermia melted as the snow. To you, fair Helena, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena.
And I have found Demetrius, like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Enough! Enough! My lord, you have enough. They would have stolen away. They would to be...
fairy king, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark. Woo!
Come, my queen. Take hands with me.
Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tonight, midnight, solemnly sing in Duke Theseus' house, triumphantly. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded, with Theseus, all in jollity.
Sound music!
Music, ho!
Aegis, I'm going to overbear your will. For in the temple by and by, with us, these couples shall be eternally knit. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity.
To the love we once knew in our dreams, I followed my heart, but it led me astray. I was alone again in the night when I saw your face.
Come on.
I knew you felt the same. From the top of a mountain to the bottom of the sea, from the edge of existence to the center of our grace, we are love, 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 we are
Well. Oh. Hello. Again. Thank you. Duke Theseus. Duke Theseus.
from the top
Duke Theseus!
to the bottom
Is that quiet?
of the sea,
Is that quiet?
from the edge of this.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he's transported.
If he come not, the show is marred. It go not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No. He hath simply the best wit of any man in Athens.
Yea, and the best person too.
Where are these lads?
Bottom?
Where are these huts?
Bottom!
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 Masters! I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what. For if I tell you... Oh, I will tell you everything, right as it
You look beautiful.
Joy, gentle friends. Joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was.
I'll be hanged.
Fuck it.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies more getting married.
Masters, get your apparel together. Get good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Every man look o'er his part, for the short and long of it is. Our show is preferred.
Our show is preferred.
Our show is preferred.
Our show is preferred.
Show is preferred.
Our show is In any case, let this be wear clean linen, and let not him who plays the lion pare his nails, for
They shall hang out for the lion's claws! And I do not doubt but to hear them say it shall be a sweet comedy.
I swear to thee, my Cupid's strongest bow, by the simplicity of being a star.
No more words. Go. Away. Away! Most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Very good piece of work, I assure you.
To the Dukes!
To the Dukes!
Out. Out. Damn spot.
Oh, what abridgment will we for this evening?
The actors are at hand.
Ta-da! How will we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
My lord.
A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Bring him in. Here. And take your places.
So please, your grace.
Approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. So, thank you.
Oh, grim looking night. Oh, night with hue so black. Oh, night. Alack, alack, alack. Oh, wall. Show me thy chink.
This is the silliest stuff I ever have heard.
But what see I?
The best of this kind are but shadows, and the worst, no worse, is imagination amended.
Curse be thy stones for thus deceiving me!
Oh, wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me.
I see a voice! Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay. This is old Nini's tomb. Where's my love?
Well run, Thisbe! Well roared lion!
Oh, sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee now for shining so bright. But stay! Oh, spite! But Mark, poor night. Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty darling! Thy man so good. What's stained with blood? Ah! Approach, ye furies fell! Oh, fate, come, come! Cut thread and crown! Quail, crush, conclude, and quell! Oh, out! Oh, come, tears! Come, tears! Confound! Confound! Out! Sword! And wound the pap of Pyramus! Aye, the left pap!
help of a surgeon, he may yet recover if he would ask.
Thus!
Asleep, my love?
Here comes Thisbe, and her passion ends the show.
What? Dead, my love? Oh, Pyramus arrives! Speak! Speak! What, Donna? Dead. Dead! A tomb will cover thy sweet eyes. His lips, his cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers make moans. His eyes were green as leeks. Tongue not a word. Come, trusty sword. Zzz. Come lay my breast in brew. And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu.
Bravo! A fine tragedy! And truthful! Full of mirth! Well played, young man.
Will it please you to see an epilogue?
No. No epilogue, I pray you. For your show needs no excuse. But come. Come. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, in nightly revels and in new jollity.
This house give gathering light by the dead and drowsy fire.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands. If we be friends, then Robin shall restore amends.